Okay, so every time I turn on TikTok now, there's a video of somebody saying FEMA is taking X supplies from this donation center or from these people, and we don't know where they're doing it. Now, I just watched the video, and this young lady's name or her handle, is Megs and Bacon, MEGSNBACN. She's actually in Boone, North Carolina right now, and she's working with a company that has, I guess, several different divisions on a private level, but one of their divisions is something that I would call an accountability sector. And what they're doing is they have people that are tracking FEMA right now, and they're following them. Once they take the supplies, the food, whatever else, they're following what they're doing with it afterwards, and they're taking it to sanctuary areas and giving it to illegal immigrants. So if you see this video, and I'm going to play hers right on top of this. If you see this video, like it, share it, tag somebody in it, repost it, whatever, to where this thing can get to where it needs to go. I'm doing what I can on my end, but there's a lot going on. But I want everybody to remember, okay, this is the most important part of all this shit. FEMA has zero authority. None. Okay, they can't rob Peter and pay Paul. They're not Robin Hood. They can't come and get your stuff and give it to somebody else whenever they see fit. If they are not operating in accordance with the Constitution of the United States in their professional capacity, they're guilty of treason, is what they're doing. They're stealing. So get that figured out. These are not federal agents, okay? These are federal assistants sent there to fast-track assistance to all of the victims, not to decide what goes and what doesn't go and who can and who can't. They're there to help and nothing else. I don't know where in the hell this has happened, where FEMA can just go and do whatever they want, but the local sheriffs and the local police, those are still in charge. So remind them of that. And share this lady's video. I'm playing it right now. Share it. This is happening in Boone. You've got her handle. Let's figure this shit out like today, man. And then we'll have a little come to Jesus with this FEMA shit.
Hey guys, so I know I do a lot of like fun and like happy videos or whatever all the time, but so I'm here in Boone, North Carolina. I'm at the staging area. I volunteered myself and my canines to come up and do some search and rescue efforts. Here's the situation, okay? FEMA is in the area, and we've been told that if we see any FEMA agents, like, hightail it and go. So, obviously you see all my equipment. So we've been told to just turn around and go the opposite direction, because what they're doing is they're confiscating everything. Like, they would confiscate all of my gear, my car, my dogs, like literally everything. There are some people who have been tracking these FEMA agents and what they do with these supplies after. And these are people that are directly associated with the group that I'm volunteering with. And essentially what they're doing is they're taking these supplies to sanctuary areas for illegal migrants and giving it all to them. They are telling the locals here that they have no more money, that they can't give them any money, they can't do anything, but they are confiscating volunteer supplies as they come through, and they are giving it to people who are not legal within the country. Of course it is very hush-hush. Of course they're saying that that's not what they're doing. I will tell you this. I was 11 years in the Coast Guard. I was in Puerto Rico before and during Maria and Irma. I was stationed there through all of that stuff. FEMA did the same stuff there, to the point where the Coast Guard, we did not work directly with FEMA because they were doing shady stuff. So we ended up loading a bunch of supplies and stuff and taking it around the island and delivering it. And we did the same thing after the earthquakes as well. They were confiscating supplies. They weren't issuing supplies. They mishandled money. They mishandled distribution of supplies, and the locals suffered for it. And they are doing the same thing in North Carolina. This is not a joke. This is not a conspiracy theory. Like, this is not false information. Like, I'm here, I'm boots on the ground. We are actually about to go and fly into a different area via helicopter. We're going to go to the airport, load up the dogs, and we're going to fly into a different area where families are missing. But the initial meetup point was the Boone area. As far as families missing and stuff, right now Boone is clear. So we've been given new coordinates to go to a different area. But yes, FEMA is here, and they are doing really, really sketchy, shady stuff. So take that information for what you will. This is this information that needs to get out to the news media. This is the information that needs to get out. And honestly, if FEMA is not going to do their job, and I'm not saying that all of the FEMA agents, because I know a lot of canine handlers that are part of FEMA that are doing what they're supposed to be doing. However, why are we confiscating supplies? Why are we taking supplies from people that are coming in to help and have experience and can do the job, and then giving it to illegals and not giving it to the people who have been affected?